Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Kingdoms and Castles. We're continuing our survival mode run. In the previous episode, we just got started, and we're barely holding off the Vikings. Honestly, we were really just getting our ass kicked by the Vikings. But we established a sort of Viking defense network, and started to repel them a little bit better. I see the peasants are not doing super great. They don't have enough fish, despite there being 2 fishing boats already. We could maybe do a swine herd, I suppose. It takes a little bit of gold, but we have gold. It takes some of this territory that's fertile, but we're not really using it. I guess I'll just plop a couple of these bad boys down. And to supply them, I'm going to need another set of farms. And hopefully that'll be good enough. I think we can temporarily turn off the mine as well. There's no reason to have all miners like mining ore at this point in time. I think for our next project, first of all, we probably need to talk to the witch again. It's been difficult to keep my fire going. The magic flames consume a lot of charcoal. You're a great patron of spellcraft. She really likes me. Apparently I can feed peasants instantly as my first spell. Which, I mean, that would have been slightly useful like a year or 2 ago in game, but I'm kind of stabilized on my food situation for the time being. I think we need some more housing. I guess I'll plop in another cottage. I was gonna have a road over there. I mean, the cottage could go right here. Yeah, they're right next to Charcoal Maker, and yeah, that sucks for them. But, you know, that's life. Another thing is on fire. I have a feeling that survival mode, like, kicks up the rate that shit goes on fire and reduces the, like, income rate as well of a lot of these things. So that be what it be. I think the foresters still do grow enough trees to sort of supply their own needs. I'm gonna do another festival in town square to try to get some people to come. Can this reach? This can reach. I think we're gonna have to have like a shitty tiny archery tower as well. I would spring for the bigger one, but the Vikings are coming in 2 years, so odds are they're not gonna really arrive here in time unless I take that step. Or the tower's not gonna be done in time if I try to like build the castle tower even higher, I mean. We're a bustling city now. Very cool. I think it might be worth to first of all set up a road here. It might be worth to get even more quarry action going. Though I noticed there isn't any idle workers, and I don't really have that many jobs cooking, so I think we're kind of running a worker deficit right now. So maybe not. Yes, instead, I'll build a manor house within the coverage of the tower. We're going to want another road for it, of course. There we go. May even plop another one down soon. But I could probably wait for the Vikings to come and see how that pans out first. Hospitals and clinics too crowded. Alright, well, I guess I'll build another clinic while I'm here. Just put it in front of this cave. Got Vikings coming from the north. from this right-hand side and this left-hand side. The right-hand side's definitely going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. Like, we've got a bit of coverage, but it's definitely not... It's not amazing coverage. The Vikings coming from this side, I feel somewhat confident. They're going to have to travel, like, off-road for a good distance within range of 2 archery towers. Yeah. Oh, and they have to path around shit. Did one of them just give up? That was hilarious. Sucks to suck. Maybe they stole some iron or something from my stockpile. Alright, meanwhile, Viking invasion number 2 started. Looks like they're pathing to my treasury. They have failed to do so. I think this is going to be an easy route for us. They might get a manor house or something, though. Oh, they're burning everything down? Are you serious? What friggin' douchebags. Oh no. Viking has found a blind spot in our defenses. That fucking sucks. This is why I need troops, but whatever. I think once they go 1 building down, they might be in range of my towers. Which B would it be? Definitely we're gonna want another archery tower to cover this angle. I guess I'll have it sort of in between. I don't know, I could have it in this bottom corner, I guess. There's all my stone. Now we've got another dragon. We're definitely going to have to, at some point, build ballista towers. If we ever want to get these fucking dragons off our back. Because they're literally just going to keep burning shit down. The archery towers, unfortunately, just don't do enough damage to deal with the dragon in a timely fashion. Which B would it be? Got a solid 5 years before the Vikings come again. So that'll be plenty of time to try to bounce back. Once the manor house is done or almost done, I can run another festival. Try to get some more duders to arrive in town. I think I'll launch the festival now. Hopefully everything syncs up just nicely. So that'll maybe give us the 25 extra peasants that the manor house is unlocked. And I'll use the opportunity to build another manor house as well. Yep, we definitely got the 25 peasants. Very cool. You'll love to see it. We could maybe get a blacksmith rolling soon. It needs 50 stone. But we do have that amount of stone, and that'll give us the opportunity to build a little bit of troop action. We're going to need 3 things. We're going to need a barracks, a blacksmith, and the building that unlocks the barracks, unfortunately. I think we're going to want the blacksmith. I don't know, I could put him in this, this chunk here. Then of course we're going to want a small stockpile. Actually, 2 of them. 1 to store armaments, 1 to store tools. Looks like we have enough beds for 300 people, so I'm going to run another festival. Maybe we could use the opportunity to get even more of a fast expand. We're probably going to want to have another manor house right here. And I'll build some windmills just to take further advantage of the farmland. They need 35 stone apiece, so we're out of stone for a while. I'll add another quarry, I think. It connects nicely to the road. I wanted to check. Oh my god, these quarries do have a limited stone. That's not great. How close am I? I'm only halfway through some of these stone piles. Well, whatever. I mean, 4,000 stone is a lot of stone. So I'm not overly concerned. Just one of those bad boys is probably enough to build a whole town off of. So I'm not going to complain. Speaking of which, I'll build another manor house. I think we're expanding fairly greedily. That isn't too bad. I think I'll use this slightly subpar farmland for a couple orchards. We need more wood production too, I think. We want to keep this rate of expansion rolling. Before I do that though, definitely gonna want to get started on an Omega Archer Tower. This one tower alone will be able to cover this whole region, which will be cool. And I'll just create a road this way. That way I can have another forester sort of sit over here. And one over here, I guess. Well, no, just one more should be good enough. We don't want to overbuild. We are running quite low on stone, don't get me wrong, or wood. But that's just how it be, you know? That's just life. I think we need a chamber of war to add ballista tower. We're gonna put the chamber of war. I guess I could put it back here. We can have like a skinnier block. Where this dude is. And I'm also gonna try to get an archery tower built over here. Don't think it's gonna be done in time, but you never know. I mean, the Vikings take forever to actually get to where they're going, so it's highly possible that the defenses will be up in time. Well, I say that. Looking pretty dubious, not gonna lie. First thing is first, I'm gonna want this stockpile to just be armaments, and this one to just be tools. There's no reason to have really jumbly ones. I'm a little paranoid they're gonna burn down my blacksmithy. They are sort of traveling straight for it, but we will be pinging them with arrows the whole time. Oh, looks like some of them just fucked off. What's with the ones that are fucking off? Do they like kidnap people or something? Kinda looks like that's what they're doing. Well, I mean, that sucks, but it's better than them destroying half our fucking shit. All things considered, right? I think I should build another well over here. It's kind of a blind spot in our fire defense force field. Now, these Vikings are really taking their sweet time. What does the witch want now? New spell ingredients? Sure, I will give you some cash. Plague cure? Okay. Maybe one day we'll get a spell that's actually useful to us. If we could get like a lightning bolt or whatever that friggin' shoots Vikings, that would be really awesome. It's always like, it's either a lightning bolt or a fireball, right? It's one of the two. I feel like for like video game spells, when it's like a strategy game to do AoE, I think it's more often the lightning bolt. Might as well just carve out some additional roads. Just give the peasants something to do. I think these Vikings over here are going to get turbo screwed before they can really do any damage. Because they're just getting shot at by 2 archery towers before they even get here. We should have our Chamber of War by now, right? So we could actually have a ballista tower. Might as well get that guy cooking. It's going to help with the dragons. And I might as well build another manor house. We're going to need some advanced town stuff very soon. Like probably another library, which we could fit. Oh yeah, these Vikings are traveling through no man's land. Sucks to be them. They're getting absolutely demolished. 4 dudes. Maybe we could fit in the Noria now just to preemptively deal with that guy. Wonder if I don't think I need to do the pure tactics this playthrough, to be honest. Like I mildly want to, like right here, for example. But we have limited resources for 1. And for 2, we have plenty of land. Guess I'll build the Noria right here. Yeah, this will work. We can have the road here and here, and this will be a block. Then the bathhouse can go right here in this giant chunk. And we can have a super reservoir over here, and that'll hit all of our farmland. Even the stuff back here, which will be nice. I probably could make a barracks, because we have a surplus of armaments anyways. I'll put the barracks in no man's land over here. Might make it slightly vulnerable to attack. That is what it is. Now we're really low on wood. Don't have that many idle people though. Kinda want to build another forester. How many people work in a forester? 4 workers. I mean, that's not too terrible. You have 5 idle people. Oh, the list has taken out the wolves. That's marvelous. I guess I'll have a festival going just to attract more people to town. I think we just got a huge haul of people as well. I know I said I was going to use cottages this playthrough, but I think I do want to just spring for the manor house right now. Fantastic, it has been done. Oh no, my charcoal makers are not producing enough charcoal. I guess once I get some more wood, I will charcoal up. I'll clear cut these trees over here. Yeah, the peasants want a bathhouse. I knew this shit was coming. Those fuckers. So picky. Alright, I'll put another forester down. I think I'll put a wood stockpile near the forester too. Just to keep efficiency rolling. Okay, so the bathhouse requires stuff we have in abundance. It's going to be slightly out of the way for the peasants, but, you know, that's life. We can maybe build some homes a little closer. It's fresh water over here, and it's like salt water on this side of the map, so, you know. We're going to want aqueduct to, I think, branch out Okay, that should be all the stuff, and then eventually we'll build a reservoir as well. The reservoir will probably hit far enough where we could have like a large fountain or something over in this corner, which will be nice. There's been a food shortage. Hold up, I think we might have screwed up in balancing our books. That is very not good. I guess I'll just put another farm. That'll hopefully do the trick. It's under the shadow of the 2 archery towers, so that'll be fine. Our churches and libraries are too crowded too. That's highly irritating. I guess I'll put a library back here. That should solve that problem. It's a lot of things pissing off all the people at once. I mean, I knew that was coming when I started building a bunch of shit all at once, so. It is what it is. I think I'm gonna have another super tower over here near the blacksmith. It's gonna be a huge sink of stone. But that is whatever. It'll be very valuable in protecting us. See, we definitely do have a food shortage. I guess I'll see if this works. Alright. There we go. No longer do they feel like food's a problem. The clinics are still overcrowded. Okay, well I'll put another one down here. Maybe we should spring for the big hospital at some point in the near future. But that'll have to be in another time. We've got bigger fish to fry right now. Probably could do with another swine herd as well. We don't have 100% pork power yet. Oh no, we're dealing with our first black dragon. They're really gonna fuck shit up. It's a good thing they're not like going at the same time as the Vikings, or else we'd be totally screwed. But still. We're actually producing slightly too much. Wheat and not enough anything else. Oh my god. This fucking dragon is such a dick. Fuck me, dude. Need to rebuild all that shit before the Vikings come. Well, I'm gonna start with the large reservoir, I think. It's really expensive, but it's gonna just boost the production in all the farms. And it'll unlock the ability to build a fountain. We may or may not be able to build the big one over there. Oh no, we're super fucked on food. We most assuredly need to build even more farmland. I guess I'll build these guys here. I think that might be out of the reach of the towers, which is not super awesome. But it is whatever. So I have a ballista tower over here that it can mildly help. There's another fire in the charcoal makers. What is with these guys? Is there a well nearby? There's not a well near enough by. Oh, okay. Well, I can put a well right over here. That should cover this whole zone. I guess I'll build some more castle blocks so I can get another archery tower too. It's not really going to cover the farmland all that well, but so be it. The Vikings are invading. We probably could do with a granary, or at least a small granary, I think. I'll put this guy right here. The Vikings are coming from potentially the worst possible angle for us. That's pretty horrible. Gonna burn down all this farmland that I just set up. Those bastards. I mean, it's not like a totally unprotected angle. We do have the 2 archery towers that are already set up. But still. Definitely not a great scenario. I mean, this big archery tower is hitting, covers all this farmland. It's not totally defenseless, I guess. Yep. It's kind of interesting that these guys are just parked there. They're just waiting to see how their homeboys fared. Totally makes sense. Pretty unlucky. Not gonna lie. They're just hitting us exactly where it hurts the most. And the fires definitely are totally screwing us up as well. But whatever. I think I can make use of this space back here too. It's gonna have to be an orchard, unfortunately. I mean, we need the fruit, to be honest. It's not the end of the world. Do I have... I do have enough for a swordsman squad. And I'll definitely get those guys cooking. We're also gonna probably want another manor house. Or 2. Or 3. It's a lot of them. But that'll allow us to fast expand a little bit harder. Definitely means that we're going to need to build some services. If I build this large fountain, is it going to be in the water? Or does it have to be totally covered? I'm pretty concerned that it has to be totally covered, so I guess I'll just put a tiny fountain over here. I mean, it's going to provide the happiness bonus to hit all the houses anyways. So it's no big deal. Might as well build a tavern too, because the taverns are definitely going to be overcrowded. I can build a small market in this corner to provide for all these deuterinos. It does look like we don't have enough charcoal, so I might as well build another charcoal maker over here. Oh no, why are they storing stone in the wood stockpile? That is so rude. Literally the stone stockpile is completely, like, empty. These lazy bastards. Okay, we're actually maxed on dudes. That is very nice. I think our next tower should probably go off the fertile land. Probably in this zone over here. I'll chop some of these trees down and then towers can go to the right of the run. Yeah, in this little zone next to the trees. And then food-wise, we can put a fishing hut right here. That'll provide more fish/pork. Which is always just nice to have. There we go. That'll be a magnificent tower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can put 2 more super farms in this zone as well. It's absolutely wonderful. We're definitely going to want windmills over here as well. There we go. That'll use up all of our stone and wood, which is completely fine. We probably need to make another charcoal maker if I'm being realistic here. So I'm just going to set that up right now. Because we did just add about a bajillion homes. We're also going to want another castle block to go over here. It's better to invest in it now so that we're not worried about building it later when the Vikings are actually coming. Okay, looks like we've solved our food problems. Love to see it. We're completely out of iron. Oh yeah, we don't have a... Our iron mine is not operational. That would explain the lack of iron. It's okay, we didn't have charcoal to produce shit anyways. Maybe I'll build another tiny charcoal maker too. Just put it over here. Since there's so many of them, I might as well put a charcoal stockpile in this corner, and that'll make it easy for all these people to grab the charcoal too. Which is perfectly satisfactory. Once this double tower gets built up, I'll feel slightly more comfortable expanding into this territory over here. It'll probably just be like another row of manor houses, which will be nice. I think I need to clear these friggin' wolves out, because we're starting to butt up against wolf territory. It's not like these guys are really going to get super injured fighting the wolves. That would be absolutely ridiculous. Okay, the blacksmith's producing again. You know what? We could have another iron mine on the opposite side of this iron mine, I guess. Probably going to want a decent chunk of iron in the near future. And I'll have archery tower and another ballista tower topping this super tower. And I suppose I'll get started on another set of manor houses. Very cool. I kind of think I'll just preemptively build a library to service these two dudes. Just get that cooking. What does this person need now? Okay, she needs 26 charcoal. Okay. Well, I have 2 years to do it. I guess I'll build another charcoal maker so that we can build like a surplus. And this is obviously going to be a charcoal stockpile. To go with the wood stockpile. 2 more charcoalers should be enough, right? I guess I'll have another festival, try to lure some people in before the Vikings come, so that I can get some of these jobs done. It'll hopefully arrive in time. A serious plague has swept the land. That's not great. Alright, are they gonna be... Are a bunch of people gonna join? 46 people joined. Absolutely wonderful. The towers will be filled. Means we probably need even more homes. I'll get started one right now. That'll provide enough manpower to make the charcoal, which will be good. I think we're probably gonna... Let's see, we could put another tower sort of over here at the end of this block, I guess. Or maybe like 1 block in, like right here. I think that'd be pretty cool. Basically speaking, we're going to want to have the towers like mildly overlap, I think. just so that you get like the 2-tower coverage. Oh, the Vikings are approaching from pretty junky angle. Oh well. I mean, they're gonna get pinged by my stuff, and I have my troops here. So hopefully that'll be enough to ward them off. You never know. Are we still not making enough friggin' charcoal? Okay, I'm building the super charcoal maker. I don't give a fuck. Should have been doing this from the start. But that's fine. Alright, he's fighting them just within the outer range of the archery tower. Well, our fucking troops are dead. Feels bad, man. You held them off for 1 nanosecond. Probably needed like 2 times as many troops. Probably like 4 troops if we were being super real here. That way the damage could have been spread out better. We're not producing enough armaments to really pay for that shit though. Let's see, I'm liking how these Vikings are like coming in a staggered pattern. It's really making it a lot easier to defend. This is going to be a little bit tough. So they're all bunched up. Never mind, they've been destroyed. Fantastic. That'll teach those Vikings. Oh, wait a second. These guys make 2.5 charcoal per 1 piece of wood. That's more efficient. We definitely need to start making more of these guys. Hold up, can I actually... Oh, come on, witch. I didn't have enough charcoal. Whatever. I'm building another super charcoal maker. That'll provide the charcoal surplus we need. If we build too much charcoal, I can always just destroy more of the tiny ones. It's no big deal. So another blacksmith. We're still running a total iron deficit, so we're going to need another iron mine or 2 to actually have this blacksmith running at full efficiency. I guess I'll set that up right now. And I think I'm going to have a small stockpile of iron to go right next to the blacksmith. I'm just going to have like the blacksmith and quarter over here. There's 2 dragons sighted, and I forgot to build my bottom right hand towers. That's very not great. At least this guy seems to have stopped above nothing flammable. Love to see it. That being said, our ballista tower is gonna get fucked by this black dragon. Are they double teaming my towers? That is so bullshit. Fuck these guys, man. What? It's burning my barracks? That's so disrespectful. Please fucking get these douchebag dragons out of here. I actually fucking hate them. They are the worst. We need more ballista towers. No, they're coming back to blow up my friggin' ballista I just started repairing. Fucker. God damn it. Oh well. At least it's dead. Fucking dragons, man. What a pain in the ass. Oh, please don't let the fire consume this giant stockpile. Thank you. We're gonna need a mason at some point, else that shit's just gonna be doomed. Wait, what? Wait, the dragons drop meat? Or something? The dragons drop something. I don't know what the hell they were picking up. I thought the dragons didn't drop anything. Well, whatever. Now we're gonna need to rebuild our towers. Build some more towers, but we're completely out of wood. Which means we might be consuming too much in the charcoal makers, which, by the way, we're absolutely producing too much charcoal. I'm just going to get rid of a couple tiny charcoal makers. We're literally swimming in friggin' stone, too. In fact, I want to put a cap on how much stone actually gets stored in my iron thing. Just to prevent a future problem there. So this stockpile is going to store, I'm going to say 100 charcoal and 140 metal. There we go. And that way that'll keep the blacksmiths producing, which will be nice. Is there any angles? We definitely want to set up the towers that are already pre-built, for sure. There we go. Now, is there any angles that we don't have covered? Does not look like it. Maybe this bottom area where the forest is. That is, whatever. Hopefully they just don't come from that angle. We have a bunch of armaments, overproducing weeds. Guess I will train another swordsman squad. I suppose we probably are going to want some more swine herds. I can make like a swine herd district. I don't know, I want to say down here where all these foresters are. Would make the most sense to me. I think they're 3 blocks long, so I'll just have a 3-block block. And I'll have I want to say a large granary, so we're going to have to wait for some more wood to come in. Which is maybe an indicator that we need another forester. We're producing more wood than we're using, it's just that we're using a lot of it in construction. I guess we could chunk some of our stone. That'll make me feel better about the wood. Where would I put this guy? Oh, this is a really dog shit angle for a variety of reasons. Okay, there we go. That'll be 2 super tall towers that will cover this region. I'm probably also going to want another well down here. That'll help with the swine herds too. Now we actually wait for some wood, and I'll put a large granary over here, and then swine herds can go over here and they'll just suck from the granary. Needs 50 wood. Currently do not have 50 wood. I'm really tempted just to have 2 tiny granaries. I think I will actually do that. We don't have time to wait for the large granary. So swine herd costs 45 wood, which is also just so much wood. I guess I'll get another forester. Why the fuck not? How's our food situation? Continue to be super duper duper poor on fruits. Then I guess I'll have a couple orchards here. That'll help solve that problem. We absolutely do not need more homes. We are too goated on homes as it stands, advisor. Now, where are the Vikings coming from now? Okay, looks like some proportion of them are coming from our goodish angle, and another proportion of them is coming from our super good angle. I'm gonna use this opportunity to train some more swordsmen. Hopefully, we don't have enough staff, unfortunately. Looks like they're not going to get built in time. Yeah, my soldiers go to sort of protect the city blocks. Actually, never mind. I'm going to have them come up this way. This angle is super duper secure. There we go. It's not quite watered up enough. So I'll have to put a couple wells down. There we go. Didn't even realize there's still Vikings around. Looks like they're rolling in a trebuchet. It's gonna take them a while. I guess I'll have this dude go kill the trebuchet guy. Better than him taking pot shots at our towers. There we go. Fantastic. Oh, we got another knight as well. Sir Humford. Humphrey. Is that like some sort of medieval spelling of Humphrey? I thought it was like a F-R-E-Y situation. Well, whatever. That's given us the opportunity to wait for wood, so now we have 3 more swineherds added to the collection. We do have an iron surplus, so might as well build another blacksmith. Maybe even another one. I don't think it's super duper necessary. We have so much stone. Kinda wanna find a way to use more of it. Maybe I'll build a large treasure room. I was probably gonna want to live like over here near some towers. Can I build towers under? I can push the archery towers up with more castles? Are you serious? That's amazing. Alright, what does this witch want? Money? Yeah, sure, I can give you money. Tree double yield? Yeah. I'll just cast that spell. So for the next 40 seconds, we're getting double wood. I love having double wood. It's probably the best amount of wood to have. It's a very short-lived buff, but whatever. Not gonna complain. I think I can use this opportunity to build some more manor houses. Our food situation should be good. We're totally loaded on charcoal, which is not great. But at least it's in its own like boxes and not clogging up every single thing. So the charcoal makers will probably stop producing charcoal at some point. So that means we're going to want a bunch of houses just to use these guys. I know bakers use charcoal, so I might as well scatter a couple of those guys around too. So why not? Well, there we go. A terrible plague has swept the land. Just a good reminder to build another clinic. This is a library, right? Yeah. Very sweet. Oh, you know what? If I had foresight, a little more foresight, I could have cast that spell right before clear cutting a bunch of trees, and that would have been awesome. Oh well, it be what it be. I'm just gonna build another ginormous castle block in the middle of nowhere over here to use up some of my massive amounts of stone. We're definitely gonna want a ballista. Maybe a double ballista tower wouldn't be too bad, but I want more coverage for Vikings too. Hope this guy gets built before the dragons come. It's kind of looking a little dubious, but you never know. We do have a lot of peasants. In fact, I'm going to have another festival just so that we can fill some of these empty homes. Oh yeah, the dragons are coming. We need 5 more wood and 5 more stone for this ballista tower. Come on, give me the stone. 1 more stone. There we go. It was built just in time. Is it gonna be another black dragon? Is another black dragon. It's absolutely horrible. Apparently one of my archery towers like caught fire or something, so we're even rocking slightly less defense than we should have. Oh well. At least this red dragon is meandering. If this black dragon comes on this left-hand side, it's going to get pinged by 3 ballistas, which will probably reduce the amount of damage it can do. Don't think it's quite enough to kill them yet. Maybe we need archers. I don't know how good archers are at killing the dragons. What's it take for archery range? Let's see. Be under castle, archer school. Yeah, I guess I can plop one of them down. Where should I do it? I guess I sort of have like this big building quarter over here, so I might as well. Looks like we actually have held off the black dragon. Didn't kill it. That is fine. Doesn't appear that we lost any towers. Our taverns are overly crowded. I guess I'll get started on this block over here. And I'll build another super tower right here. And then I can build a super tavern sort of across the street from all these homes. That should be tall enough. There we go. That'll solve that problem. We actually still need more pork. Just kind of unfortunate. I guess we could build more swine herds in the swine herd district. Just sort of like on the opposite side. There we go. Now we're completely out of wood. We remain out of tools as well. Do we need another blacksmith? Maybe so. But I think that'll have to wait for another time. We have expanded our survival mode. Island, town, city, country. We've expanded Dervis far and wide, and we've made sure to keep the Viking defense force field strong. We've gotten some troops and handled some problems. Like with the bathhouse, we built the infrastructure early enough where we didn't get super screwed on happiness. I think we're doing pretty good. I think we're repelling these guys with ease. There's going to be some trouble once ogre Vikings start spawning, because I'm pretty sure those guys are insanely tough. Haven't actually fought against one. Hopefully they don't come this time, but we shall see. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time for more Kingdoms and Castles. Goodbye!